Shit, here we go again.
Hey gang, Corky here, and this is the BMW S1000 RR. It's a motorcycle. I don't know much about motorcycles. However, I have experience with them before in Assetto Corsa. My first ever video was about Assetto Corsa motorcycles, but I figured it's time for an upgrade to our machine. We were riding a Kawasaki Ninja last time, very slow. This is a full-on superbike. It is insane. Very, very quick. Good brakes, better handling, things you guys were complaining about. Yeah. This still isn't going to be fully realistic. There's not the counter steering that everyone talks about. I understand. Not the most realistic representation of motorcycles, because as I've said before, Assetto Corsa isn't made for motorcycles. But I'm doing it anyways, and that's because I want to ride at the pinnacle of all motorcycle events, the Isle of Man TT. Takes place on the Isle of Man, goes around the entire island at ridiculous speeds, and the fact that people do that in real life scares me a little bit. It is truly insane. This is an Assetto Corsa modded version by, I can't remember who, I'll probably link it down in the description, and it is great fun. There is actually an Isle of Man TT game, but it costs like 40 bucks, and I just don't want to have to buy it. So, hey, I did it in Assetto Corsa. I'll maybe leave a little bit of a guide on how to do this in the description, or at least all the mods I've used, if I remember. If I don't remember, crucify me in the comments, please. And with that, dude, let's get going. Shift into first, off the line. There you go. This wall is so close. It's just all public roads, all public streets. If you crash, it's into a brick wall with you. Dead. Now coming down Bray Hill into a compression here, right near that stop sign. Or sorry, traffic light. Bike wobbling a little bit. That's the other thing, is that the bike steering can be really, really snappy, which is not how it is in real life. Coming down to this heavy braking zone now. A little bit too heavy. Got too early on the brakes there. It's called Quarter Bridge, and now we've reached a point where I don't remember any of the corner names. High-speed section now, just for a small moment. Braking into here. It's a little 90-degree turn. There we go. Stepping onto the accelerator. Nice. Or I suppose twisting onto the accelerator, because that's how you do it in motorcycles, isn't it? That's the thing. You can tell I'm not a motorcycle guy. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. God, going so fast. And then just a little bit of braking through this whole section here. In some bikes that I've used in Assetto Corsa, you can take this almost flat, but I've specifically chosen this BMW because it makes me actually brake for a lot of corners, which is a bit more engaging for me. But no braking for now. Massive straight. Going up to top speeds. 297 kilometers per hour. Almost getting to 300. Coming over this hill. Can we get to 300? We're close, but not quite. No cigar. We'll be flat through here. God! That's really close in that kink to not being flat. I'm not going to restart the whole run if I crash. I'm just going to essentially respawn, and we'll add a little death counter in post. Or who knows, maybe I'll one-shot this. There we go. Just all the way through there. God, this is insane. Coming so close to those curbs. More break through here. Otherwise, it's into the bushes. There we go. Same with that corner there with the crest. Losing traction. Alright, it's going to be flat through a lot of this just for a moment. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, respawned now. Going through this corner. There we go. Do it normally. No hitting the wall. This treed section here, all in the shade. No room forever. Otherwise, it's straight into the foliage. Or the brick wall. Pick your poison, I guess. Getting really cautious now because I don't fully know where I'm going. I've only watched a few laps of the Isle of Man. Terrifies me. Alright, that's another respawn. Little wheelie for you there. That's compensation. That's 2 deaths. That means if I did this in real life, I would have been dead 2 times over. Jesus, how do people do this? I do love the Isle of Man of TT. What did I say? The Isle of Man of TT? Damn. But there's some great scenery here. Maybe not in this version of the track. It's a little bit more lightweight. Just to make sure that Assetto Corsa can run it. But it's still pretty beautiful regardless. Oh god, making a little bit of contact with a bush there. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Sun's in the sky. Shining bright. Ah! Alright, that's another death to the counter. I'm not keeping track at this point. Figured there'd be a lot of them. I was right. Just getting really close. That's the thing with this being on public roads. It's pretty thin, pretty unpredictable, and very, very bumpy. But it's flat for a little while through here. Got some countryside on either side of us. A couple lone houses on the outskirts of town, I suppose. Gonna break through here out of mostly fear for my digital life. Going downhill, little kink in the road. Going under some cloud cover now. Oh god, oh Christ, oh that was way too scary. Don't want to have to repeat that again. It's flat through all this, speeds here are ridiculous. I'm going easy on this course and I've died a couple times already. The riders in real life push this so hard. Please go watch the real life lap. It's bonkers. Alright, coming through this kink here. I'm hoping it's flat. It is. I don't really know where I'm going now. I'm just kind of sight reading this. But Christ, it's insane. Ah! Well, I've gone to heaven, and then I've come back. Got houses either side of us, a little more dense part of town. Oh god. That's the biggest thing about these bikes. I know I already said this, but they turn so quickly and they don't in real life because there's no weight shifting around. And so you can really wiggle them back and forth here and change directions quickly. I don't think bikes in real life can quite do that. You have to actually make it lean the other direction. You have to properly stand it up first instead of it just flopping back and forth. Or at least I think that's the way it goes. I don't know, I don't ride bikes. Jesus Christ! Okay, this is getting really fast. Everything's so close next to us. When I crash, I make really weird noises. Like if I did this in real life, my last words would be "Ugh." Full speed ahead once again. Got some very detailed, totally not low poly scenery next to us. And there you go, it's back to the bushes and the trees. There's a lot of those here. What the fuck? Braking zone, don't want to hit that fence. Oh god. I say braking zone, it's more like a tap on the brakes than anything else. Oh god, I'm so scared. Hitting the curb, just barely, we're fine. I would have died in real life if you did that, but the physics here aren't quite realistic enough to kill me when I hit the curbs, at least not every time. And now it's just a long straight along here. Look at the speed! Can we hit an out of 300? I don't think so, just 297. No more, no less. Still flat. That is ridiculous. Can't really see what's happening or coming up next. Ah! Future reference, there's a 90-degree turn here. Much lower speed. Gonna just take a little relaxing drive and then it's back up to full steam ahead. I really do advise you try this. You know, download the mods if you want. It's ridiculous how fun this is. Oh my god! Ah! It keeps happening. It's a little bit embarrassing at this point. Like, I did set up with the prerequisite that I was going to crash a lot, but like, still, dude, Jesus. Full steam ahead, just kidding, braking. I don't know what's ahead, I can't tell, I'm scared. I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I've died so many times already, I don't want to do it again. Let's see if I can make it to the end of this lap. It's such a long lap. I mean, in real life, it takes a goddamn while. Just putting on the brakes, just being extra careful, because I don't know what's coming up. I'm scared. Okay, putting on the brakes. It's always the tight corners that get me, because I don't know what's coming up, and so I just kind of assume everything's fine. Who would park their car on the exit of a corner? Dude, jeez. I do remember this hairpin coming up, though. Slow down for this. Just tip it in around. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Walls either side. To be fair, it doesn't really matter what's around you because it's death either way if you hit it at the speeds you're going, but still not the best way to go out. Turns out for me, my choice of death was that tire barrier. Wow. I'm just cruising at this point, but I can see a lot of opportunity to go flat out now. Over 200 kilometers per hour, just jumping up the speedometer. Into our top gear, banging on the limiter. Oh my god! Oh, that's inhumane! Man, when will I learn to brake more and pay more attention? I mean, I know I'm trying to commentate at the same time, but it's embarrassing for me, man. Jeez. Alright. Fast corner through here, I'm taking it flat because I'm not a coward. And then just a bit of braking, just making sure that, we don't die like we did the many other times. God, this part's kind of fun. I know it's pretty empty looking, but like the elevation is pretty cool. And it's flat through a lot of this. Jeez. Still pretty difficult just to keep the steering under control. Ooh, a little bit of a crest there. Oh god. Oh, okay, it's getting really scary now. I need to brake. I need to brake. I need to brake. Oh god. I'm really glad I braked. God, this is ridiculous. It's hard to commentate because I have to go so fast and keep so much concentration. And that's me. I'm dying all the time. Imagine the real-life riders who do this. Or even people like GP Labs or Jimmy Broadbent who played the game and, managed to complete a run. Okay, braking. This corner's tight. There we go. There's something oddly beautiful about it if it wasn't terrifying as well. Ah! Never mind, this place hates me and I hate it. Little downhill section there. Going into that compression. We're okay though, into some cloud cover, get some shade. Cool off because I'm sweating bullets. Sweating bullets? Sweating buckets. What the fuck? Despite the many deaths, we're getting round. We're doing it, kind of. You'd think we're coming to the end of the lap now, surely. But I'm not sure we are, really. Alright, heavy braking into here. Don't know where this corner goes. Oh! Yeah, there we go. Just putting it through here slowly. Oh, a long straight now. Time to really accelerate. Get a third-person view. You can see the biker here twitching wildly because everything in this game is broken when it comes to motorcycles. But we don't need to see that. Just a little bit of jank. Breaking through here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, yes? Oh, no. Went through every stage of grief, every emotion possible there, but we ended up in the bush. If you're feeling lost, I'm right there with you. Don't know where we are now. Don't know how long we have left on this lap. I just know that it's flat, and it's full send, and I hit the curve! I gotta stop making grandiose statements of how good things are going and how cool I am. Got a little bit of tree cover going, alright. A little bit of a slow corner. Yeah, there we go. Finally didn't crash at one of the slow corners. You proud of me, guys? You proud of me? You better be. Whoa! A whole ass jump there. Oh god, am I about to make it through this corner? Okay, well, a little bit into the bush, but for some reason my turning radius is terrible. Really slow section here. Wow, color me shocked. Oh, no, there you go. There's our good old friend, the flat-out straight. Something tells me this might be the end of the lap, and I was right. Coming now to the start-finish straight. What's our time? What's our time? I don't know. What is our time? Oh, one sec. I have to see what our time is. Alright, I checked the replay just now. Our final time was a 19-minute 40. I would say that's pretty okay for how many times I died. I will take that any day of the week, but if you think you can beat that, go download the mods in the description. Have a damn good time. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.